Right there, so
okay.
Adjust your volume as needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. This is off. This is our crowd mic. Caitlin has a headset. I'm gonna adjust that as needed for her.
Are you good, Matt?
Nice little top 10 matchup to get things started too.
Oh, we're really in the open right now. We're coming up quick. So, is your volume too quiet or too loud? Too quiet, too loud, too quiet? Good? Good, okay. So, Gary, what we'll do is we'll slide back and face that. We're going to start on camera.
Sure.
45, thank you. And the only other thing you have to remember with this is we have to uncheck the audio override when that other part comes up. I don't have my UC Patriots board up here. Welcome to Kingsport, Tennessee, and inside of the Meadowview Marriott Resort. Visit Kingsport presenting the show 2024. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice, glad you're along for the ride and about to get underway for what promises to be a very exciting afternoon of basketball, starting with a top 10 matchup.
When you have the number 8 and number 9 ranked teams in the country, it's always fun to get a phenomenal tournament when you've got two experienced coaches, and Matt Daniel and Chris Corver as well, two talented teams with talented players.
Really talented lineups today on the floor, ready to get going. Gary, any quick thoughts on what to expect out of a top matchup like this?
Both these teams won't get down the floor. They average over 97 points per ball game. They also play really well on the defensive end, only average around giving up 70 points per ball game as well. They can put the ball in the hoop. They also can play a lot of good defense as well.
Fantastic. Well, we will take a short break and be right back with more college basketball in just a moment from Kingsport, Tennessee.
Welcome to SESN, your ticket to the front row of the sports world, covering local, regional, and national events. We bring the game to you. Feel the excitement of every play, every score, every victory. Get your seat, get on air, and immerse yourself in the heart-pounding action. The Southeast Sports Network, where sports come to life.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
Welcome to Kingsport, Tennessee, and inside of the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center, and we are underway already. It's the Raiders of Northwestern starting with the ball. Fires from three-point land. This one clatters and won't go. Just like that, underway. Welcome inside of the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center. I'm Gabriel Schrei, my good friend and analyst Gary Justice here with me. This is the Southeast Sports Network, and we've got an 8-9 matchup to get us started at the show. A really good one.
And both these two teams have already made the jump to the post here early in the season as well.
Here's the drive inside by the Patriots, swatted away. Northwestern comes down with the ball, quickly moving his VK. Alex down inside on the drive and floats it in off of the glass. 2-0.
Excellent player, second team All-American last year, 7th in the school history on the scoring list.
And you can see why. Very efficient with the basketball in his hands. The response by the Patriots of the Cumberlands, this one goes.
DJ Jones, a 3-level scorer, showed the nice soft touch at the rim.
2-2 as we're getting underway with some high-flying action just 60 seconds into this from Kingsport.
The Cumberlands coached by Matt Daniel. He was the 2023-24 Coach of the Year in Mid-South as well. And they returned first team all Mid-South Anthony Johnson, also the Mid-South defensive player TJ Cave.
Patriots, the drive down inside. This one floated in off the glass. A 4-0 run.
Jones coming to the game. He is averaging 13 points per ball game. He's already got 4.
Anthony Johnson scored back-to-back buckets. Or rather, Jones scored back-to-back buckets, as you just said. Here's the response from three-point land. It won't go. Jones has been really efficient this season. He averages 27 minutes per game, about 14 points per outing for the Patriots. Driving down inside, this one won't go for Anthony Johnson, and the Patriots still battling around down inside and clean it up at 6-2.
Patriots doing a nice job of moving the basketball, attacking the bucket. Northwestern's got to figure out their defensive assignments.
Raiders, entry pass, swatted, tipped and taken away. Robertus creating the big play. We're just 2 minutes into this.
Robertus did a nice job of pinning VK and denying the pass there. The Cumberlands did a nice job defensively early with active hands.
Raiders, the entry pass again to the big guy. Northwestern into the paint. This one loose, trying to slot it away. Patriots battling for it. Clang, it rattles and goes.
Nice job. He shows why he averages almost 21 points per ball game. Pins his defender, and he used the glass for the kiss.
Then Culsby, the junior from Sheldon, Iowa, gets the job done. Pickpocketed by the Raiders. They've snapped the 6-0 run of the Patriots moments ago and made it a 2-point game again here in the opening stages. Jesse, the true freshman, kicks it back outside, and from three-point land, this one just short.
Nice job, Anthony Johnson with a rebound. First team all Mid-South last year.
6-4 in Kingsport. 3 minutes gone off our clock. Here's the long ball. This one's short as well. The Patriots couldn't clatter it home. Jalen Langsby. Langsby is originally from Minnesota, true freshman. Another entry pass. This one bounces all around, and the Patriots pull in the board. Anthony Johnson, the point guard, down inside. This one off the glass, and the glass work looking good for the Cumberlands Patriots.
Nice job by the junior from Russell, and Brady Bell with a bucket.
It's 8-4, but not for long as the jam goes in response for Zach Lefebvre.
The senior knew what to do with the basketball to finish out the rim with two hands.
Destroyed what was a nice run for the Patriots. Here come the Raiders. Northwestern down low, off the glass, count it.
So both teams have already had 6-0 runs. It shows why these two teams are ranked in the top 10 this year, playing on the offensive end and the defensive end as well.
Equalized at 8 apiece in Kingsport. 4 minutes and change gone. Down towards the paint, the spin move for the Raiders, and there's the whistle by our official down on the baseline.
The blocks can be called. They did a nice job on VK. Tried to set up for the charge, unable to do so quick enough. Block is called.
Entry pass down low. Northwestern tries this. It clatters off and goes on the cleanup by Carter Van Holzen.
You've got to be able to do a better job of blocking out on the defensive end for the Patriots. The Raiders come in and they're starting to take over offensively and defensively.
The Patriots, Cumberlands out of Kentucky. Johnson floats it back outside to the corner. Up to the straightaway. Long ball inside. Tipped down. Northwestern on the move, trying to get this together. Langsby fights his way down into the paint, and as he is harassed, the foul called for.
Nice job, but Northwestern's done such a nice job of making the adjustment defensively, caused a couple of turnovers, continuing to attack the rim.
Carter Van Holzen hands it off. Caleb Booth fought his way inside before kicking it back out, and this one won't go. Off the front of the rim, Patriots the breakaway chance, and he gets it to go. A little kiss off of the glass.
Matthew Cromer knew what to do with the basketball. The senior from London, Kentucky, a local product for the Patriots, ties it at 10.
Northwestern is on an 8-2 run right now. A couple of handoffs. Raiders standing just along the baseline, fights his way down inside. This one goes, draining it in.
Northwestern had the basketball, starting to get stuck a little bit. They're going to need to start moving the basketball a little bit more offensively, but they have the guys who can attack the bucket late in the shot clock very efficiently.
Johnson running spin move after spin move. Ball is loose, fighting for it. The Raiders get the ball back.
Cumberlands on the offensive end have become very one-dimensional. It's become pound the air out of the basketball. The basketball is becoming stuck on the wings, and they're trying to attack again late in the shot clock. They average almost 100 points per ball game. And they need to start swinging the basketball a little bit. They're getting in Johnson's hands, and he's kind of dribbling air out of the basketball. Northwestern defense definitely taking over right now.
Entry pass for the Raiders. Great feed down inside in the jam. My goodness.
That's Jesse VK with the jam.
Look out below for Northwestern. Patriots, the pull-up from Johnson won't go. Pulled down by the big guy, Lefebvre. Moving quickly now, Northwestern down into the paint and rejected. Big size, big height, Harry Morris, the senior from Scotland, sends it packing.
14-10 with 13 minutes to go. Northwestern doing an excellent job, playing very confidently on the offensive end. Let's see if the Patriots have an answer defensively.
Glad you're with us from around the country today. Nearly stolen away by the Patriots. Raiders to the corner. The true freshman, Then Kalsbeek threw it out front to Langsy. Another true freshman. Drives his way inside and knifes his way to the basket.
Did a nice job using the screen on top of the key. Got away to the bucket and finished with the left hand.
Gary, how about the Raiders? The Red Raiders are stacking up the points. What a run they're on. Currently, they have scored 14 to the last 2, and here's a pickpocket again.
Back-to-back turnovers. Johnson did a nice job hustling down the floor, and the Raiders are hustling down the floor to knock the basketball out of bounds.
We're in the midst of a 14-2 Northwestern run. Really unbelievable effort.
Well, again, they come in the game averaging 98 points per ball game. They only give up 71 per game, so they know how to play defense. They can extend these runs for a long period of time.
Thrown outside. Cave along the block. Big high bounce won't go. Cumberlands stays with it. Patriots floated to the straightaway. Big guy, long three, won't go.
Nice job. Nice ball reversal off the offensive rebound. It's the best time to shoot a three-point shot is off the offensive rebound.
Northwestern. Kelderman working with the ball. Distributes to the close side. Langsy looking down inside. Then Kalsbeek, the dangerous scorer, draws the foul and one in Kingsport.
Now he shows why he's a second-team All-American last year, finished with the harm at the bucket. Now he have a chance with the old Naismith way for the three-point bucket.
Gary, I knew we were in store for a barn burner today to get us started, but my skin is tingling. How exciting is this 8-9 matchup, and it really feels like it.
I've been excited about this three-day event here in Kingsport, the show, and you start off with 8-9, and it's living to the building already.
And one.
Excellent player. Again, only a junior, second-team All-American last year. Got a couple of buckets here early.
That makes it a 17-2 run for Northwestern. The Patriots finally dagger that run. It was really unbelievable.
T.J. Cave, the Mid-South Defensive Player of the Year last year, comes off the bench for them. Shows he has a nice soft touch from the outside.
The man from Toronto, Canada. Long ball intercepted by the Patriots. Great play in the air by Cromer. Matthew running the floor, fights his way into the paint, tries it off the glass, and rims and goes.
Cromer has shown some senior leadership. He got the steal to go all the way to the other end and used the left hand. Impressive from a right-handed player.
19-14, 5 points separate us. Now a 4-0 run put together by the Patriots. Northwestern, Van Kalsbeek. The spin move. Firing. Wow, the fader goes, rustling the twine.
A talented player, back-to-back buckets on back-to-back trips for the junior.
The handoff by Matthew. Back to Cromer, intercepted. Northwestern can't keep it on the floor. We've already played 9 minutes. It feels like 19 seconds. This one flying by.
Up and down. Both these teams very talented offensively, very talented defensively. Both these teams already had runs here early as well. I like to see with these adjustments from two talented coaches, and Coach Corver, Coach Daniel as well.
Working with it. From the close side, this one drained for three. It's Matthew Cromer.
Back-to-back buckets for the senior. Showing he had the little long distance in his arsenal.
And just like that, a 7-point swing means we're within 4 points in Kingsport. Driving, left off, Northwestern Raiders out to the straightaway. Here's a three to respond, and it's short. Couldn't get it to go. Raiders keep it alive, but the entry pass stolen away. Cromer and Horace fighting for the ball. Matthew back outside. This is Cave. TJ calling out to Johnson. He's got the ball. The Raiders back in a defensive shell. 4 points separates us. Matthew pulls up from long range, and this one skeeters off of the baseline and goes off the floor.
Maybe a step too deep for his range, but his talented scorer. He's already shown he's got 3 buckets here early in his ball game. 21-17. Only played 10 minutes. Two talented teams. Feels like a national tournament game.
It really does. It's high energy. Really nice couple of runs put together. Northwestern trying to get one going again. VK on the entry pass, standing just off the block. Wants to run the spin move, and he does so to perfection. Call the bank. He's got some money to deposit.
He is very talented offensively, very patient. Got to see if Cumberlands may start sending a double team his way to get the basketball out of his hands.
9:45 to play in our first half. Johnson shovels this to Cromer, fights his way down low, block off the glass, count it.
Good two talented teams exchanging blows right now.
Battle on the edge of the block, and this one is going nowhere.
Coach Daniel, this is his 4th season in the Cumberlands. This is Coach Corver's 25th season in Northwestern. That's their jump ball. Be Cumberland's possession, 23-19 with 9:30 to play here in the first half.
Oh, hit. You know how there's 6 buttons right under the screen?
Jones bring basketball up here for the Cumberlands, 25 on the shot clock.
On the controller, you know there's 6 buttons right under the screen?
We'll get to the buck. You go with a call for the bump. He'll be on number 30.
It should say Collins.
Zach Lefebvre, the senior. As Langsley will check back in, Kelderman will check out for Northwestern. That'll be the 2nd team foul on Northwestern.
Okay, I'll come over then.
Giving it to Jones. Off the cave, man-to-man defense from Northwestern. Look over to Anthony Johnson. He's got the basketball, pulls up with the jumper, shots up. Oh, good. Out of bounds. Talented team by Cumberlands. They have so many players here, Gabe, they can go to offensively. And they're starting to battle on the offensive boards as well.
So many different ways to distribute the ball, to move the ball, to score with the ball. And that's really a trait of both of these programs, and that's just what makes this so stimulating. What an electric matchup. And so early in the tournament. I wish this could have been a day 3 game. Oh, he takes it off the inbound. Here comes Northwestern. Raiders with 9 minutes to go in the first half, driving his way down the floor, edge of the block, swatted away. Patriots come down with it. Long outlet pass for Matthew Cromer. He's got it in the paint, fires from mid-range. This one rattles and won't drop. VK has the ball, coming back to the other end of the floor. Long outlet feed, too much on it. This one sails and won't go.
You could tell both teams want to get up down the floor as much as possible. They look to extend that pass on the break, as much, get that basketball from one end of the floor to the other end of the floor as quickly as possible. And then both teams starting to settle in defensively, playing a little bit better here. So they start moving the ball on the offensive end.
Here comes Jones. Jones has been efficient this morning.
Johnson want to go to the buck there. Jones thought he was going to go to the corner. Caused the turnover.
I know we have viewers from all over the country today, so this is your chance to get a shout-out, a plug on the broadcast. Tag at SESN Sports on X.com and X.com only, and we will shout you out. You have to be watching from somewhere interesting, though. That's usually the SESN rule. If you're in Kentucky, you know, that kind of violates it. You're local to the area. As the 3 goes for VK, Alex knocks that down from range. You know, it can't be here in Tennessee. It's got to be Hawaii or Texas or Alaska. I don't know, somewhere good.
It'll be all over the globe.
Yeah. There's a drive inside and a little kiss off the glass for the Pats as Robertus gets it to go. And a timeout down on the floor. So as these 2 programs take a break, we'll take a 30-second timeout as well and be right back on SESN. Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee, and inside of the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center. Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice, and we've got a barn burner on our hands between number 9 and number 8. It's 26-21.
Alex Van Kelsbeek, he already got 12 points here early to pace the Raiders. Matt Cromer has 9 to pace the Patriots.
Northwestern making their way up the floor. It's Caleb Booth. Floated this to the corner. Bailey handed it off. Langsy, the true freshman, back out front.
Better job defensively for the Patriots here.
Out front. Langsy hands it off, working it around the arc. 3 seconds left to go. And he gets it off in time for the shot clock, but the touch won't drop that in. Robertus to respond for the Patriots. Cumberlands, one handoff. Now floated to the corner. With it is Johnson. He drives his way inside, drives with a jam and can't get it to go. Taken up by Walton. This one gathered up on the rebound by Van Kelsbeek.
Johnson, first team all-conference last year. He gets the score here in this ball game.
7 minutes left to play in our first half. Caleb Booth to the corner. Floated close side. Bailey kicking it all around. Entry pass. Van Kalsbeek back to the straightaway. Pickpocketed nearly. Raiders stay with it. There's a three. This one just short.
Walton did a nice job on the defensive glass to clear for the Cumberland Patriots.
Pats. Jones fights his way inside and knifes it in off of the glass.
Did a nice job. Used the screen to get inside the lane. Northwestern did not rotate defensively. Nice, easy kiss for the bucket.
Caleb Booth, the handoff, working it around. Northwestern. Raiders. Jesse VK, the true freshman, tried that from range and couldn't knock it down.
Talented player as well for Northwestern.
Matthew Cromer. Out front to Johnson. He knifes his way through the block. Tried the behind the back. No looker. I like it. And we are playing wide open basketball in Kingsport, but this one draws the whistle. How fun is that?
They're going to get Jones on the hack, I believe, but definitely Johnson. Coach Daniel had a nice little word with him there, but now Johnson, I saw what Johnson saw. He had a cutter coming to him. He stopped and went behind the back, easy turnover. That'll be the 8th turnover for the Patriots here in the first half.
Northwestern will keep it. Caleb Booth, the junior from Carroll, Iowa, to inbound. He's appeared in 6 games this season, started in all of them, 27 minutes per game on average, 69% from the field.
Impressive.
Almost 10 points per game for him this year. He hands it off. There's the three from the wing. It won't go. It's just off the mark. Northwestern fighting for it. Raiders entry pass down inside. Tried to battle through traffic, and Jalen Langsey gets the call, the true freshman.
Yeah, he got his feet tangled up there by the turnover. Both teams have turned over 8 times. Again, top 10 matchup here. Both these teams can put the ball in the bucket and play defensively, and that's the reason I think you see 8 turnovers per team already here with 5 minutes played in the first half.
The level of basketball we're enjoying and watching this afternoon is really unbelievable. Cromer. He was fended off and pulls up. Wanted 3 and couldn't bury it. Raiders now to respond. The dangerous one, Alex VK as they call him. Then Kalsbeek distributes to Langsey, and another whistle. The officials sure like number 11 today.
Don't get Cromer, be the team's 5th foul. It'll be his first. So they'll inbound the basketball from the side. The last few possessions here, Gabe, Northwestern did a nice job of utilizing the screen, using VK on top of here, just kind of like the Jokic approach for the Denver Nuggets. Getting on top here, screen, backdoor screen, see if they can get something here. A little weave action up top. I get a backdoor cut.
5 minutes left to play in our first half from Kingsport. 26-23. This one lit off from range. Couldn't get it. Raiders get the ball back. Here's a 3 from the wing, and he buries it from downtown Kingsport, Tennessee.
And that was their second make as a team here. That's one of their arsenals. They want to shoot a 3-point shot, 2 of 11 in their first half, but they'll continue looking for that shot.
6 points separate us now. Raiders nearly pickpocket Jones, stays with the ball. DJ floats it across, battling his way inside. Cumberland's looking for somewhere to go, and there's Johnson waiting for it. Cumberland's, the team from Kentucky, back to DJ Jones. 5 on the shot clock. He pulls up from 3. It's short. Raiders swatted at the ball, couldn't get a hold of it. And so this one skeeters out.
That offensive possession they gave, the ball did not touch the paint whatsoever. As a matter of fact, did not go inside of the 3-point line there. Cumberland's got to get, they got talented players. They can attack this bucket. They got to figure something out.
Gary, are you sure you didn't play basketball in college?
I tell you, I've done a lot of broadcasting with a lot of talented coaches.
Working this all around. Langsey outside. Wanted it from the straightaway. Back to Langsey. Trying the corner with 7 on the shot clock. Booth wants 3 and buries it. My goodness.
2 back-to-back possessions. He's hit a 3-point bucket. You can see that look in his eye. He's holding the release. Largest lead here for the Raiders in the first half is 9.
32-23 and nearly cut into it, but Northwestern could keep it going.
0 white jerseys underneath that offensive rebound.
Northwestern seeking their first double-digit lead of the game, and this one has too much on it. Johnson comes down to the rebound. 3:25 to play in our first half. working the floor. Booth trying to defend him, knifes his way into the paint. He's fended off by Van Kelsbeek down inside. Sent to the front of the scorer's table. Langsy to the corner. Booth wants three. He got it. Double-digit lead. He hit that from over the mountains, and it draws a timeout.
He says, "Happy Thanksgiving, everyone."
Oh, my goodness. He hit the turkey. The turkey might just be cooked in Kingsport. They're going to take a quick break. We'll take one as well. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on SESN.
Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Welcome back inside of the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center. 35-23. The timeout came after the first double-digit lead of the game for Northwestern's Raiders. And what a run they've gone on.
I'll tell you, number 2 in the red right now, that the basket looks like an ocean. I don't know. It's something big.
A car, I don't know.
He's 3 of 5 today from the three-point range. His percentage is going down on the season. Coming to the game, as you talked about earlier, 65% from three-point range, 15 of 23 coming into today. He's 3 of 5 from long range. And the junior has 9 points, and he has 14 minutes on the floor for the Raiders in the first half.
And right now, the run being put together by Northwestern is unbelievable. They sparked off a run that was just unimaginable, 17-4, that put them out in front of the Patriots. Since then, it's 12-4, another big run.
They've done a nice job. The Raiders are 15 of 31 from the floor. They're very efficient on the offensive end.
Patriots, Matthew Cromer gives it off. Jones. Matthew has to fire, and he does. He gets it to go.
He's the first pad in double figures with 11. The senior showing he has some strength to finish at the rim.
That's a good look. Fights his way down inside. The senior from London, Kentucky, finds a way to make it happen. Handoff. Booth again with the ball. The point guard controlling the floor very well.
They're trying to get into the corner, try to get on the post. They'll get him there.
Over the top to Van Kelsbeek. Alex tried to pass it away. It's loose on the floor, scrambling for the ball. TJ Cave popped up. Patriots have it. Johnson, long ball. Cromer in the corner, trying to evade the Northwestern Raider. Fights his way down inside. Handoff backdoor. There's a shot. Skeeters off the glass. VK comes down with it. Raiders have the ball at a double-digit lead at 10 points. Here's a big collision down inside with 2 minutes to play in our first half. 1:55 showing on the clock, and we get the whistle.
That'll be the 6th foul called on the pass. That's to be Johnson's 2nd. Coach Daniel's going to make a decision. We're going to leave him in for the rest of the half. Only a minute 55 until halftime. 35-25, and the Raiders will be shooting 2 free throws. So gave as much action as we had attacking the rim so far. This will be free throw number 3 on the day for Northwestern. The pass have yet to be to the free throw line. It's only 3 free throws here in the first half.
Really odd amount, low amount, starkly so, of trips to the line.
Especially with 2 teams attacking the rim at times, especially more Northwestern. I think the Pats, they need to look to attack even more when they can.
Cumberlands to Cromer, blown tire. Regathered, Walton.
Let's see how many paint touches they get this trip.
0. 0 is what I count.
On the offensive end, very discombobulated on the offensive end for the pass. They need to get a little bit of rhythm here. Johnson, their point guard, is out of on the bench for the rest of the half to do the foul trouble here. Just see TJ Cave maybe will run the show the rest of the way for the Pats.
Entry pass. That was a beautiful feed. Couldn't quite finish it off. Backdoor, he's got it jammed. Jammed home.
The two brothers are in double figures here for Northwestern.
Raiders, look out, here comes the true freshman Langsy off the glass. Ow! After the whistle, he finishes it. This guy's a menace.
I'm telling you, that is absolutely amazing what the Northwestern, they continue to attack and attack and attack. Very talented team. We'll go to the free throw line to shooting attempts 4 and 5. Langsy had played a good first half here for the Raiders.
38-25.
He's got 3 assists, 3 steals in the first half. Hamzy.
40-25. It's a 15-point margin with 62 seconds to play in our first half.
Keep in mind we're tied at 10.
Driving, Cromer fires off the glass, and the putback goes for the big guy, Horace.
That's what happens when you attack the rim. You set up offensive rebound opportunities for your team.
Harry Morris, the senior from Scotland, buries that one. 13 points separate us, 40-27. Raiders with 38 seconds in the half. Northwestern looking around, trying to find somewhere to go with the ball. Morris has him shut down. Jalen back to the corner, driving. Jesse gets it to go.
Give him 12 in the first half, match his brother.
Inside of 20 seconds, the shot clock is off. Cumberlands of Kentucky will finish the half with the ball. 42-27, this is Cromer. 7 seconds. Matthew knifing around to the ball, leaves it off. Here's the shot from three-point land. It clatters and won't go, as that will finish our first half of action from Kingsport, Tennessee. 42-27 is our margin. Gary, before we go to break for this first half, any quick thoughts on what we saw in this first 20 minutes of play?
Northwestern very efficient on the offensive end, shooting almost 52% from the floor. The holding Cumberland's only 39% from the floor.
We'll take a break and be back. It's 42-27 at the halftime break between the Patriots and Northwestern.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere. Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee. You're looking live inside of the Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center. Here, just I'm joined at halftime here by the U-Pike men's head basketball coach, Ty Compton. Coach, appreciate taking a little bit of time with us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
So, Coach, I know this is the show has been something that's been very important to you to play in. I know the last 2 seasons you've played in it. I don't remember if this is year 2 or year 3 for you guys playing in the show.
Yeah, it's year 3. We came over and started the year before we left the Mid-South to go to the AAC. We wanted to kind of see how it was ran, the facility, and that kind of thing for when we went into the AAC. So this will be year 3 for us.
So, Coach, you got your team off to a very impressive start, 8-1 on the season. You picked up a big road win on Tuesday night in Barberville, taking on the Union Commonwealth University Bulldogs. Kind of a tale of 2 halves for you guys. In the first half, I saw your social media post. It wasn't your A, your B, your C, or even your D game in the first half. You guys play a heck of a second half to pull out the victory.
Yeah, we've had a hard time so far putting together a great defensive performance as well as a great offensive performance in the same night. We've had many nights where we were really, really good defensively and were able to grind out a win with just enough offense. And then we've had a few games, leading into the Union game, we'd made 12 threes per game at 37 or 38% in the 3 previous games combined. So, then we shoot 5% in the first half at Union. So it's been a little bit helter-skelter for us, but we found a way. And our guys are going to play hard every single night. We're working on competing every single night, but we do play hard every single night. And as long as they continue to fight and find a way, we don't get too worked up with what it looks like or how it happens, as long as we can try to find a way to win.
Well, Coach, as far as player development, I've been very impressed by the start by Bradley Bunch this year. Already been an offensive player of the week, also a defensive player of the week inside of the Appalachian Athletic Conference. A junior who had a heck of at the second half of his freshman year, really turned it on. His sophomore year was even better, and this junior year, Coach, he's taken to a different level.
Yeah, he's playing really, really well. Really proud of him and the work that he's put in and the fact that he's seen some of the success. He's a confident player. He faces a lot of different defenses, a lot of different matchups. We play him all over the floor, and he rises to the occasion most times. He practices hard. He competes. He's a great kid to coach, and we're very thankful that he's on our team.
Also, Coach, I've seen a couple of people in that same recruiting class for you, Kean Warwick's your point guard, and also Keenan Cutlip, who I think his development, his time at the University of Pikeville, he played a heck of a game offensively the other night. As you guys had 4 players in double figures in Barberville. Talk about that recruiting class who came in together. It was Bunch, Warwicks, and Cutlip. Talk about that recruiting class, Coach.
Yeah, those guys kind of changed the trajectory of what we were doing within our program. We have been very transfer heavy up to that point my first couple of years, and obviously the years before with Coach Wells. And we decided that we wanted to try to make a change and change along with our university's profile, change along with just what we felt was our best opportunity to reach our guys. And we went big on a high school class, and those 3 guys were the primary recruits in that class, Kean, Bradley, and Keenan. And they've really done a great job of establishing a standard and a culture and upholding that in their 3 years or 2+ years with us. And they've all moved into a leadership role this year on and off the floor. And, even with those guys returning, 9 new guys this year to start the season, everybody had a different role this year. Bradley was kind of second fiddle a little bit at times to Ike Standback last year, and he's had to learn to be the man. And, Kean and Keenan have had to learn some leadership qualities, and so far so good. And, again, just 2 more kids that couldn't be more proud of, and they've really raised the bar for our program for sure.
A lot of people are tuning in here, Coach. Don't know a whole lot about the U-Pike program because you're getting people from Warren City, Iowa tuning in. Of course, I know you're familiar with the Cumberlands, though. A lot of folks during Feast Week here turning into one of the largest tournaments in the entire country, highlighting a lot of NAIA programs that for your program to be successful, Coach, get to the level back to where you want to be. What does the U-Pike Bears have to do?
Yeah, I think we just have to work on staying the course. You know, we've had a really good run the last couple of years and won a tournament game and made 2 straight tournaments and 20 conference wins, 20-plus wins both years, and we started out 8-1 this year. You know, I think finding the kind of guys that fit our program the best, fit our university the best, and fit our coaching staff the best, so we're able to maximize what we get out of those guys, and you know, guys that want to be coached and work hard and just are you know, the kind of prototypical blue-collar everyday guys, and that's what we're looking for. And I think we've got a group of those guys this year that are fantastic kids, fantastic people, doing well in school, and then also come out and can play a little bit of basketball. So we're gonna keep trying to find those guys and fill our program with as many of those kinds of players as we possibly can, and live with the results. You know, we know our mission is much bigger than just winning games. It's about, you know, getting kids graduated and advancing their education and making sure that we're growing them as young men as well. So we're going to continue to stay committed to that mission.
So, Coach, you got 2 high-quality matchups this weekend here at Kingsport, playing St. Francis tomorrow, then Sunday morning taking on IU Kokomo. Talk about those 2 teams, Coach.
Yeah, both of those very, very well-coached programs, teams that are having a ton of success and have had tons of success in the past overall. You know, St. Francis has had a heck of a season to start here, and Kokomo has had a run of 6 or 7 straight years that have been phenomenal. So we know we're going to have our hands full. You know, again, very well-coached teams, very well-disciplined teams, and teams that we know that are going to be ready to play, that are traveling a long way to come down here and play over the holidays. So it's going to be a great test. We're looking forward to it, and you know, you just never know how things are going to go. So I can't wait to see if our guys are willing to rise to the occasion and come out and compete, and you know, hopefully we have two good competitive games.
My closing question is this for you, Coach? Thanksgiving week here, you know, it's a time of giving thanks, but it's also a time of getting to eat a lot of good food. What's a favorite Thanksgiving dish for Coach Ty Compton?
Yeah, I've been all over the place. It's holidays are often more hectic for me than work days, just with all the travel. So, you know, I'm not a traditional Thanksgiving lover. You know, the turkey and is not really my thing. You know, when at Thanksgiving at my mom's family, I actually had a couple of steaks, and yesterday with my dad's family, I did cave and do the more traditional turkey thing. But all about the potatoes, the bread, the green beans, the corn, all the sides are right up my alley. But I tend to substitute turkey for a steak or something of that nature. That's more up my alley.
Well, you and I would get along very well, Coach.
That's it. Well,
Coach, we appreciate your time. Good luck this week as well.
Absolutely.
Thanks to you, U-Pike head Coach Ty Compton. We'll see you back to the station break. We'll come back for some more halftime stats and comments. You're watching the show on the Southeast Sports Network.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere. Catch the most thrilling moments from your favorite local teams, only on the Southeast Sports Network. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-winning goals, we bring you all the highlights that make the Southeast the heart of sports. Don't miss out. Tune in anytime, anywhere, and relive the action like never before. The action lives on our YouTube channel, but you can watch highlights many different ways by visiting our website. The Southeast Sports Network, where every play matters.
Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Welcome back to Kingsport, Tennessee, and inside of the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center, 42-27, one half in the books. I'm Gabriel Schrei, Gary Justice here with me. This is the Southeast Sports Network. Gary, this is going to be a huge second half, an 8-9 matchup.
Yeah, definitely a very efficient offensive first half for Northwestern. Alex and Jesse Van Kelsbeek leading away with 12 points. Booth had 3 3-pointers in that first half. 9. Cromer leading away for the Pats with 11, 5 of 9 from the floor. 9 turnovers for the Raiders, 10 for the Pats. And Northwestern will have the basketball to start the second half.
Northwestern left this off. From the close side, he drives, knifing his way into the paint to open up the scoring in our second half. 44-27 now.
The defense didn't stop him as he got to the bucket and got the kiss. Largest lead of the day, 17-point advantage for the Raiders.
Jones out to Cromer, now to the straightaway. UC Patriots, the drive inside by Brady Bell. He loses the ball. Raiders have it. Big guy turning around, the true freshman.
A lot of dribbling for the Pats on the offensive end.
Long ball, this one comes up short.
This is a young man they got to get going for the Pats in the second half. Johnson held scoreless in that first half.
Anthony fires. The putback drops. It rattles a bit and goes for Robertus. The senior out of Lithuania. No response comes from Jalen Langsy, the true freshman. Now here's a great chance for Jones, who paddles his way down inside and is rejected. Raiders have the ball. True freshman up the floor, backdoor feed, and this one is held down. Swatted out of his hands as Cumberlands comes down with it. Cromer, long outlet feed up the floor to Jones. He's got it, knifes his way down inside and kisses it in off the glass.
You talk about players being under control as they get to the bucket. Jones did a nice job, step through, controlled his body, used his left hand off the glass, pull the Pats within 13.
31-44. And now the whistle. Northwestern brings us to the side of the floor as these two take a break. We will as well and be back with more college basketball in just a moment from Kingsport.